Well, hello. My Discord might be messed up. Give me just a second here. Yep, we're good. But I can't hear you now. I think that's working.
Wait a minute. How can I hear this Mechanic Games?
Are you trying to hear me through Discord or through the
Oh, are
stream?
you in my Discord, sir?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's what it is then. I didn't realize you were in my Discord.
Yeah, I just popped in.
The only other thing I need to figure out. Yeah, I said. Well, I sent you. I sent you the invite over Google Chrome to co-stream.
Weird. There we go.
Boom. Shared chat is enabled, baby. Okay. How do you make the screen bigger where the co-stream screen is?
How do you make it full screen? So, are you using OBS?
Yes.
So when you click that browser source in your like sources thing in OBS, it should give you
Uh-huh.
like an interact button, kind of right underneath of your like camera screen.
Yes.
If you click interact, you should be able to go into that. It should pull a second window up, and you should be able to get full screen.
It didn't actually give me the option to do anything.
Hmm. So you just
Oh, hold on. Booyaka, booyaka, booyaka. There we go. Oh no. Okay, there we go. Yeah,
oh.
it's good.
Yeah, there we go.
No, I've got you up here in the top right hand corner over my wet palette.
Really? Why is it playing an ad? Because I am not. I am definitely not in an ad break. I literally
I
just
don't know.
went live, but there is definitely an ad playing.
Doesn't matter. It's
Okay.
fine. It's little sidebar ads.
Okay, so everything should be working on my end. Hey, Tiny Big Wars, Infraggable, Painty Paint Pates.
That's right. We got all the peoples in here.
So what are you painting today?
Working on some BattleTech. Um, the my little brother, quote unquote, will be here the weekend before Thanksgiving, and so I was like, oh shit, I need to get some of these mechs
I
done
had
that
an
I've been
alert thing
putting
go
off
up.
painting for a while.
Joe. I assume that's Joe, Minnesota. Thank you for the follow.
Oh,
Woohoo! We hit 200.
oh snap! You hit 200 followers.
200, yeah.
Yeah, man, cool.
Slowly getting there.
Yeah.
What killed me is all that like
Hey,
3 months I didn't stream at all.
very
This
true. You were
this
out for a little bit.
this summer.
Yep, that's what did me in for a little while there. When I first started, for a little while there, my streams were like an average of like 30 plus viewers, and then computer broke down and
Yeah.
took 6 months or so to get back up,
Oh yeah.
and streams just fell off.
Yeah. Summer's like the worst
Yo.
time to try to start again because like everybody's out doing things.
Yeah, you want those cold months when people don't want to go outside, they just want to stay inside and get comfy.
Yep. Coming up on that right now. In fact,
Yeah,
we got like an inch and a half of snow over the weekend,
Jesus.
and then
It wouldn't surprise me if we got some this week with how cold it's been.
yeah, yeah, and then we're gonna get I think Saturday, Friday or Saturday is supposed to be
Yeah,
like 70.
yeah. Weather's all over the place, man.
That's pretty normal for around here though.
Yeah.
It isn't until you
Oh
get
yeah,
into
down
like
here.
January and February where it's just cold the whole time. Like good.
Yeah, just cold all day.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, getting cold days like this in the filthy, dirty South is pretty uncommon this early. So
Yeah. Yeah, I had family that lived in Texas for a while. That's kind of south, I guess. They were about as south as you could get.
there we go. I'm just doing base coats on BattleTech minis.
I really need to paint the two that I've
Uh,
got. I'm just kind of saving them. I'm
uh,
saving them for maybe like Mecha May or something.
yeah,
But since I haven't
I don't
posted,
really.
I haven't finished or posted the mini from last year, I guess I can still use that.
Yeah, I don't really participate in Mecha May.
Yeah, I know the first year that they did it, they had a lot of like flack on how they did things, like judges and stuff like that. But
Oh, okay. I'm sure they've gotten it worked out.
yeah, MD, welcome
MD,
in.
that's me. Hello.
It
Where's all
sounds
these?
like
Ooh,
last year
all
went a
these
lot better.
skulls came. Fright Fest. Yeah, I don't care. I'm also not don't want to compete in a painting competition or anything like that.
Yeah,
I'm not about that.
I'm gonna really give Golden Demon a shot this year. I'm not gonna win. Like I know I'm not. I'm just gonna try to paint the best I possibly can. Just see how it is.
I meant to start water for tea actually. Make a nice hot cup of tea. You got some gummy clusters. Nice.
I still need to find a place around here that sells those.
Any grocery store or gas station, I assure you. Yeah, the strawberry ones, that was a new one for me.
How's it going,
Actually.
Helium?
She's on both. She's bouncing back and forth.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess
Oh god.
I don't know how that works. Does it share followers for like the stream thing too? Or does it just
It
share the chat? I guess I don't know.
it just shares the chat. Um we don't share the revenue for ads. We do not share like follower. I don't know about the viewership numbers. I think we do share those.
That's what I was meaning. Like I didn't figure the
Yeah.
revenue or anything to carry over. That's honestly I'm not here for that. I'm here for
Oh,
the
tiny big horse. I don't know. You'd won a what'd you won not like a golden demon, but you won like consolidation type.
the what is that? Commendable
I
or
can't think of
something
the
like
name of it.
that. Notable.
Yeah.
I think they call it notable.
Right. Notable entries. Yeah, notable entries. That's what it is. Thank you. What's up, Infrag? Super shiny. Wait a minute. Wanna make you mine? Make you mine.
That is what my aim is to get a notable. If I get that, I will be happy. If I don't, I'll just try again next year. Keep progressing, keep practicing.
I need some water.
Either way, this miniature is going to look really good when I'm done.
All right. We're gonna prime another miniature while we're waiting on all these to dry. I'll tell you about. I won it in 2008. Jesus.
I don't even think I knew that this was a thing in 2008.
Oh, I did. I've been into the hobby since probably about 95,
Okay. Like I knew of
somewhere around there.
Warhammer, but I didn't know like anything about like building them or painting them.
Yeah. I got a bunch of Ralpartha miniatures way back in the day. Um and had gotten some what are those like testers enamel paints.
Mm-hmm.
Um and started working with those. Where's my spray primer? Hmm. Oh, it's back there. That's what you did. Yeah. It was yeah, I was in middle school. Um I had one brush. It was the one that came with the tester's paints. Um and then yeah, it was miserable and then I started getting somebody gave us a bunch of GW paints. No, it's not weird. We don't use that emote, that one specifically. It was a LUL.
Oh, is that the one with the guy?
Yep.
Yep.
Yep, we don't use the emote for the misogynistic dude. The turd guy, correct.
Yeah, no sense
Uh,
glorifying a person like that.
yeah, and that's. I was listening to a podcast today, and they were talking something about that. And granted, this podcast was actually when that whole GamerGate thing was taking place. Um, and they just kind of it was like a little side tangent. And one of the guys on the show was like, uh, if you're listening to this later on down the line, years down the line, and you're hearing this and you don't see what the big deal was with Gamergate, maybe you're the problem. And I was like, oh shit, yeah.
Yeah.
Painty Pink Paints. You'd have to ask Riot Sister. I can't think of the dude's name. He's dead. He was a Twitch streamer. Um,
Yeah, that
he
guy.
believed that Total Biscuit, thank you. Yeah, he believed that like it was one of those like women don't have a place in gaming and all that kind of stuff. Real incel shit. And yeah, that guy. Yeah, real incel shit. And I've seen people. Yeah, people say stuff. I don't see what the big deal is. And once again, if you don't see what the big deal is and you haven't looked in, well, I can't say not looking into it because I didn't know much about it because I was really out of that sphere at the time. Um, but like looking into it after the fact, like when Riot Sister brought it to my attention, it was like, oh yeah, this guy really was a piece of shit, and I don't want to have anything to do with that. And it's like, once again, Twitch could take that emote off the thing or change it, give it to somebody who deserves it.
Yep. But I mean, they got a lot of things that they got to work on as a company. Cause like, look at what happened at TwitchCon this year.
What happened to TwitchCon?
Some dude was like, "Do you know who Emiru is?"
No.
She's like a cosplay streamer.
Okay.
That's about all I know. But like, some dude was able to walk up and basically kiss her.
Oh no.
Their security, so they
Kind of
kicked
lax.
a couple of years ago. Her, I saw her video of like what happened. Because it was like one of those where it was trending, so it popped up on my feed. Um, I guess they like banned her security guard because it happened once before,
Oh
and
wow.
her security guard that time like stopped the guy, held him until police got there, and then the I don't know if it was the event center or if it was Twitch. They banned him, her security guard, ever from going back. And then this year, their security just dropped the ball. Her her other
Yeah.
private security that she hired was the only reason nothing bad happened.
And who is this?
Emiru, she's uh she streams on here.
Okay. I've not heard of her. I don't know. There's
I'll just
yeah, I'll say I don't know Emaru.
I don't. Well, shout out to my channel working
Is
yours.
yes. You're going to Google. Jujulet.
I think that's how they do it. That person.
Yeah. Um
But they're a
yeah, if go ahead.
no. It's like what I was gonna say isn't important.
No, neither was what I was gonna say. I was just gonna say if they're too big of a streamer, I don't follow them.
Yeah, that's kind of. I don't follow them either. So I
Yeah.
follow some of like the original bigger like big the I should say original. Some of the bigger streamers from like the COVID era that played like Among Us and stuff because it was freaking hilarious to watch. But that is the only
Yeah.
reason.
Yeah. I think Walter's Workshop might be the biggest streamer that I watch. Or that I even follow.
Regularly, that I follow and watch consistently is probably I'm trying to look and see if there's any big streamers that I watch regularly.
part of watching
Streamer House is probably the biggest that I watch fairly regularly.
okay,
Or Yogscast.
I've heard of that one before.
They
Asmongold is the worst Twitcher. Day 9 is our Lord and Savior. Yeah. Um, Part of my thing of watching somebody is that I want to interact with them.
Yeah.
Um,
Yep.
so if your stream is too big, we're not going to interact with each other. I might as well just be watching a YouTube video at that point in time.
Yeah. I get.
And if that's the case, I'll just go watch a YouTube video.
Yeah. Yeah. So Streamer House is pretty good. Like they are 24/7 live stream of like video game stuff. They have like
Okay.
it's literally like the name says. It's a house. They all stream on the same channel. They all have their own individual channels, but they take like shifts and
Yeah.
they like when a new game comes out, they'll all take shifts playing that game. And they're pretty good about interacting with people and it's pretty regular that they have like 1.6K watching at any given time, which yes I know isn't
Yeah.
like the crazy amounts that some people have on the platform.
Yeah. Day
And then I guess
bracket.
the other one that I follow that has a lot of viewers a lot is Furball Farm. I don't know if Tiny Big Wars knows of them or not. They're up in his neck of the woods.
Um,
And it is literally a cat sanctuary. Like a cat rescue.
nice.
That's what they do. They rescue cats and they have like they have cameras up like and they run a Twitch stream 24/7.
Okay. There was one like that was I think it was an eagle's nest.
Yep. There's one on YouTube that's like like a feeding location and they have a good one, Penny Paint Pates.
Yeah.
They do
Have a good night.
like it's deer. It's like
Okay.
Brown's Food Pantry or something like that. But it's
Yeah.
actually just like a wildlife live stream.
Okay.
Yeah, Tiny Big War. So what I was talking about is let's see if I can spell this right. What? Oh, I tried typing that in your chat, not in mine. Ah, fail.
Oh. Oh snap!
I switched over to your window to look at something, and then I didn't switch back to my OBS. uh. Yeah, we'll snooze ads.
Oh hi, Grey Knight. Thank you for the party bus.
That is the one I was talking about. How's it going, Grey Knight? yeah, I know. It's not too far from the Minneapolis area. I figure it's like a 3.5 hour drive for me to go there.
You did.
Does that happen to be where you're at currently?
She can't say if we're going to play Where in the World is Granite 40K.
Yeah, it's a little kind of southwest, I think, of your area.
But it all depends. Hello, Grey Knight. How are you?
Ah, that's where you're from.
Well, Yeah. You're okay. Good. Well, that's good. Great night. Are we playing?
Yeah, we'll
Are we playing a game tonight?
take some time out to do that.
Ugh. Who lives in Minnesota? Tiny Big Wars and Joe Minnesota both live in Minnesota.
And
Joe
I'm
Minnesota obviously lives in Minnesota.
and I'm not that far. Yeah, I think it's like 3.5 hours north.
Yeah.
Well, 3.5
Lots
hours. No,
lots of northerners.
yeah, 3.5 hours
Oh,
gets
we
me
can
basically to
play.
Minneapolis.
Nice. Ooh,
Yeah.
ooh, 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 ooh. It's time to do it.
Now, if you want all
It's
the
time
sound
to do
effects,
the
you gotta go watch it on Frog's stream because I don't think it'll play through on mine.
Yeah. Oh, hold on.
No, I'm knocking everything over today. I am having a day.
Party. We like to party. All right. Let's set that back. Set that back. Turn that on. Oh, I saw the raid emote for a minute there. I was like, we got raided during that. Good lord. No, we did not. But it's okay. Okay. Having said that, we're gonna play the game, ladies and gentlemen. God damn it, we're on ad break, motherfucker. Okay. As soon as ad breaks are over. Yeah, I know. I didn't get a chance. I was so caught up in celebrating the party bus that I didn't see the just north of Shoreview. Nice. Okay. Well, we'll be playing in 1 minute 42 seconds. So enjoy it. Owatonna is a part, so about 2 hours from Minneapolis. Let me get some water.
Owatonna, is that where the big like Cabela's is at? Or am I thinking of a different place? It's possible.
Okay. I know that's yes, MD. East Coast, so sometimes I'm lost in Minnesota. Fair enough. Gray is by the cat place.
Okay.
It's like an animal sanctuary, Gray Knight. Or not an animal sanctuary, but like a what did you say it was like a
Yeah, it's like an animal sanctuary, but it's just for cats.
cats.
They rescue like
Just like cats. Okay, there we go. Now we Can do the thing. Now we can finally do the thing. Where's the... Oh, shit. Where's the button? Is this it? Let's see. No. Okay. Well, we'll do the thing. Doesn't matter. I can do it without it. Yeah. That's right, lab rats. It's time to play everybody's favorite game. It's time to play. That's right, lab rats. It's time to play Where in the World is Grey Knight 40K, the part of the stream where you, the viewer, get to try and guess where in the continental U.S. our illustrious truck driving Grey Knight 40K could be today. So feel free to put your quotes, your ideas down in the chat, and we will put it up on the map on screen. MD, that's me. You can only pick one. Utah. All right, let's see. Let's get the maps open. Oh, yeah, let's get the music going again. All right. Not audio. Doofus. Map. There we go. U.S. All right, let's see. Blah, blah, blah. Utah, Kentucky. Utah. Kentucky. Ohio for Joe, Minnesota. North Carolina for
we
MD.
went into
That's
an ad
me.
break on my end.
There you go, Tiny Big Wars. I did it. They're live, by the way.
Yeah, they're Tiny Big Wars. They 24/7 live.
Yeah. I guess you could technically like put their stream up on your screen if you really wanted to. I do kind of feel like that would be a little bit cheesy. All right. North Carolina, Kentucky, Ohio, Utah. Do we have any other votes? Wave into the camera. Hi. Don't have any other votes. What about you there, mechanic? I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna guess Massachusetts. Nah, not Massachusetts. Okay, we got Tejas. Let's go with Oklahoma. Okay. I mean, great when he raids the place. Gotcha. Anybody else in chat, feel free. You've got 1 minute and 30 seconds left to get in a vote as to where you think our Grey Knight could be. I did. Oklahoma. TT said Wisconsin. TT Booty is not allowed to guess. That would be cheesing it. That would be abusing the system. Let me tell you, I saw a woman, I was watching a YouTube video earlier of a woman painting Skaven using only speed paints. And man, this lady is skilled. Damn, she is skilled. Oh, I just loaded up the cats. Like I said, it'd be fun to put that on, or when I had the squirrel, when Squirrel Lock was here. But everybody loves seeing a cute animal.
Yeah, there's also one of otters.
Toe beans. All right, that is it. So let's get a drum roll and we'll find out where Grey Knight is today. We may have lost Grey Knight. May have lost her to the cat stream.
Oh no!
I'm in Ohio today, and damn, it's cold. And oh, my song. No, no worries. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Who was the winner? Who's the winner chicken dinner?
Oh, I think we had somebody.
That Joe, Minnesota? It was Joe. Bam, 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 bam. Let's hit it. Congratulations, Joe. Put your name in the book. Kentucky. Whoop. All right, let me get a get a pen. Orange, ginger, turmeric. Damn it. Dude, what the fuck? Get out of there. Fucking asshole.
What? What's going on?
Gonna be gonna be mixing up some tea in my Dia de la Muerta cup. This is ginger and turmeric. So have some 4TK. Go. You want tea now? Get some tea. Put the song, and the husband said hello. He came with me this time. Oh, nice. That's cool. Running as a team. And we got to put down Joe on the list of winners, chicken dinners. So 11, 11, 25. Joe, Minnesota with Ohio. Got it. Cool beans. We haven't played nearly as much this year. But we still keep track. She's in a truck. How's she supposed to make tea? Very carefully. With a cup and water and tea bags. I mean,
If you have
you can get a tea kettle that plugs into the like cigarette lighter.
yeah, if we ever
You
get
still remember when you first met?
if we ever get to where they actually can sell like some of the like Scania brand trucks here, they come with a coffee pot built in.
Nice. Great stream. I win, and I have a rat named after me. Yeah. Um. Oh yeah, I remember when you first came in, Grey Knight. I don't remember like exactly like the day and everything like that, but I remember you coming in. I remember you chatting with us for a bit, and you started showing back up more and more. Um, and then you revealed that you were a truck driver, and we started finding out about your location and made a whole game off of it, and it's awesome. People love it. I spent days editing a map of the U.S. just in Photoshop just to make the map to put up on screen. Yes, Grey Knight, you have a rat. I keep wanting to set up a rat cam so that you guys can see your rats when you talk in chat. But it's such a pain in the ass. I don't have like a secondary camera that I could use that's good enough to do it. My phone camera's garbage. So Sandra and Son makes me your man. You And there's like 200 people watching that channel. Which one? Watching the cat channel? Oh, I don't doubt it. Um, there's a there was a guy that used to run back when Stream Raiders was still doing big. Before they shut Stream Raiders down, there was a dude that was all he did was he streamed playing Stream Raiders, just 24/7. It was him or his son. They ran ads like. But I'm going to bed. I drove a lot today. No worries. Oh, yeah.
Have a good one, Grey Knight.
Yeah. Yeah, Grey Knight, your mini is right here. Just so you know. There. Oh. Zoop. There's Grey Knight with her big old night shield. Peanut butter jar was the funniest. Yeah, there is. There's Grey Knight. Joe, Minnesota, because Joe was the only one who picked terracotta as his color. Oop. 24/7 a jar of peanut butter. Okay, weird. Yeah, there was a guy who streamed Stream Raiders all the time, and he just ran ads at like as high as it would go, and when he was sleeping, either he paused. Well, he didn't pause stream. He just put up like a. It was just on the main screen, or sometimes one of his kids would take over for him, and that's how he was making his living. Like he was making a good amount of money because he would run ads just full tilt as high as they would go. So you either subscribe, and I think you got something for Stream Raiders if you subscribed to his channel, or you had to watch ads, and he was just using it to generate ad revenue. Not bad game plan. There we go. So is this model you're working on? Is this I know it's for Golden Demon, but is it Age of Sigmar? It's one of the ones with wings.
Yeah.
The what are those fucking guys called? Stormcast.
Yep. They will attach
Okay.
to this one.
Okay.
Yep. It's just easier to paint the back and the cape and everything with the wings off.
Ah, I've seen that one before.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It comes in the what are they called? They're like combat patrols. Well, not combat patrols. It's Sigmar. Spearheads.
The spearhead.
Yeah, it comes in the spearhead
Yeah.
box, or I don't know if you remember the Dominion box.
Uh-huh.
It's a couple years old now. It was like orcs, and then some Stormcast. It also came in
Yep.
that.
But
So
not the Scaventide bucks.
no, that was the when they did kind of their update most
Yeah.
recently.
Yeah. I want the Skaven leader mounted on the giant rat out of that box, but
Yeah.
I don't want any of the other stuff.
Um, I don't know if any. I know there were a couple people that got him at Adepticon that weren't going to use the Skaven part.
Um oh shit. K-pop Demon Hunters. Yeah, the oh yeah, I found the Skaven leader for like 20 bucks
That's not bad.
on eBay. Pretty reasonable.
Yeah, that's not bad at all.
Considering how big the model is though.
Yeah, eventually I'll get the Stormcast done, and then I'll paint the. I think I'm gonna have my nephews help me assemble and then paint the orcs,
Okay.
because the two older ones have started showing an interest in like doing this, and I already have those models. And I already have a bunch of like the first gen war paints from the army painter.
Okay.
So I can just like set them loose and be like, here.
Yeah. I'm really disappointed I didn't take advantage of the big sale they had before the new line came out.
Yeah.
Um I didn't need them, but I wasn't even thinking about it. I could have gotten like one of the paint sets where it was like 50 bucks for the mega paint set. Um I could have gotten that for my brother and that would have been his Christmas gift just done right there. Just
Yep.
drawing rats for a frog project and was wondering what do you want your rats to look like? Oh goodness.
Yeah, and I have my reference for like what these are. Sorry, Tiny Big Wars. They do they do let you visit. They do let you visit, and you like feed the cats.
Yes, but can you adopt?
Yeah, meet me there. Yeah, maybe one of these days. Yes, and so depending, um, they do a lot of like feral cats that can't like be homed. They're too aggressive or whatever, or too
Okay.
scared or whatever. So they take care of them for the rest of their lives. But any cat that seems like friendly and obviously like they can socialize it, and it takes to socialization, then yes, they will adopt those cats out.
Well, that's cool.
Yep.
Nice. Um, yeah, that's how you do it though. Run a cat sanctuary, put it up on stream,
Yeah.
use the
Uh,
money to help pay for all the stuff there.
yep. And they do like Facebook Live. They do YouTube,
Oh yeah.
and they do like daily like live streams where somebody will actually walk around with the camera.
Okay.
Yep. And talk show off their like new intake. Well, I shouldn't say show off. Show off's not a good term. They like go through all the rooms and introduce you to the new cats or their like fan favorites. They will try to find them.
That's what you do. You go there and you do your own stream.
I'm not sure that they let you.
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah, I would guess that they probably wouldn't let you. I know you can take pictures and stuff in there. And I don't know, they might because it's publicity for them regardless.
Yeah, very true.
And
Uh,
they do
she
like
might not be paying. She might not be paying attention to chat. Helium, if you're there, MD had a question for you. You can also shoot her a message in Discord, MD. She's in the Froggenstein Discord. And you can be too if you type exclamation point Discord.
I don't know, did Helium say she was going to sleep?
Yeah. I think specifically this mechanic, it's just on Google Chrome that I'm getting these like little side ad things here.
Yeah.
Because it's not doing it. I've got you open on my tablet as well just to watch over there to see it a little bit bigger. And I'm not getting them over there. It's only on this display up here.
Weird.
Yeah.
Because I am also using. Well, so that the screen you're sharing, that's a browser link you posted in OBS, right?
Correct.
I wonder if it's
Which is a
because you're
what I
subscribed.
asked.
I wonder you're not subscribed, are you? I can't remember. I don't have that many
No, it lapsed
subs.
and I haven't re-upped it.
Don't feel obligated. I wonder if that's why it doesn't do it on mine because I have a sub to you because I'm also bringing it in from Google Chrome and mine is just full screen normal.
Yeah. Are you doing it through Google Chrome?
No, well when I copied the link it would have been through Chrome.
Yeah.
So what I did is down in the sources, like you know where your camera and like your game capture and everything is on like the bottom left of your screen on OBS.
Yeah.
I posted it like I made a new browser source,
Uh-huh.
not like a application capture or display capture, but an actual like browser source,
Yeah.
and copy the URL.
That's what I've got.
Yeah, and that's just like Like how you see on mine, it's just like got like a top border, a bottom border, and it's just the stream. But I can
Yeah,
like if I go
that's
out,
I I I set mine up how you told me to set it up.
yeah, that's what I thought. Where's it at? Yeah, unlock.
So, but it's not through. I think it's open through Google Chrome. It's not open through
Yeah, so it opened.
the other
Mine
one.
opened through the OBS browser, and I
Okay.
had to log in
Okay.
again. So like it shows your whole page and stuff, and it shows that
Yeah.
I'm subbed. Did you log in?
No, probably not.
That might change if you logged in. Um,
Okay.
I couldn't tell you that for sure. Don't worry about it tonight or anything because if you do it, it will show all your stuff. Oh, you didn't have to do that, Frog.
Don't tell me what to do. You're not my boss.
That's very true, but you didn't have to do that. Thank you for the sub, the prime sub. I gotta lock this. Otherwise, I'm gonna break it. If I don't lock my, do you have all of your stuff locked? Otherwise, you mess it up.
Yes.
Yeah, everything of mine I had to lock because I kept moving it around by accident.
Exactly. I lock all my every one of my sources is locked so I don't accidentally move something off the screen or resize something and
Yep.
screw something up. Mm. I've really been enjoying this ginger turmeric tea. A little,
Yeah,
little sweet.
we're coming up on the kind of like colder months, so I might have to look into getting some good tea.
Yeah. Get you a couple. Get you a standard black tea. Get you an Earl Grey. Get you some
What?
herbal teas. Nothing too strong.
I probably got Earl Grey upstairs,
Yeah.
but I need some more like wintry, cold month teas.
Yeah.
See, most
My
like
wife likes vanilla chamomile, I think it is.
that's probably pretty
Is that
good.
right, my love? I think it's orange vanilla chamomile. I'll look at it and see.
Yeah, that's probably pretty good.
Get an oolong or an assam or a chamomile or a mint. Yeah.
So my brown is a little too dark, I think.
What's a gummy cluster in frog's tea? No. Make it too sweet. So that ginger turmeric is actually pretty damn sweet. It'd probably make a good, like, cold sweet tea, honestly. I'd be willing to try it. You wouldn't have to put any sugar in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's this one is sweet enough that you would not have to put any sugar in it to make it a good sweet tea, like a southern style sweet tea. Oh god. Oh, I thought I had paint on my gloves. It's paint, but it's dried from like a while ago. Whew. You're all about that southern tea. Don't you worry, you come down here, you have plenty of it.
So where do you get your rubber gloves from?
Work.
I didn't know
I
if
can
you
show
got
you
them
the
off.
brand though, the nitrile gloves.
Yeah, I didn't know if you got them off like Amazon or whatever. I get them in like a case from my work
Yeah, that's where I get mine from.
because I get a heck of a deal on them. Like I get them way cheaper. You get them on Amazon. This is what we get.
RX Pro Black Nitrile gloves. Okay.
Yeah, Raxwell is the brand.
Yeah. Let's see.
And I get them in.
Ours
I actually
is
get them in like the big brown cardboard case. I think it comes with like eight or nine boxes. So like I'm good for a year. And I think it's like $50 or whatever for the case. $60 for the case. It's not that expensive.
that's we get these ones. Safety Director Pro, black nitrile industrial,
Yep.
100 count.
Yeah. Those. Well, that in that box I showed has. It's 100 count as well. But I get them like
Sorry, I was putting the gloves back.
I get them mostly for like 3D printing.
Yeah.
But they're handy to have around for painting too. Because sometimes like
Well,
I don't have like cork or whatever to pin my miniatures to. And sometimes I need to like actually physically hold the miniature.
yeah. That's I like them because it provides like a black background when I'm working on a miniature. Um, so the white, the balance and the contrast and everything on the camera isn't going berserk.
Yep. Yeah, I mean that's one way to do it. I just locked mine so it can't.
Yeah.
I do notice I must have bumped my camera because my mat is straight, but my my image in my screen is not straight. I need to get a better camera arm. This thing's just like a super cheap one I got off of Amazon to get started, and it works. So I just haven't bothered to change it yet.
Yeah. That's I'm like that too. Like, well, now I did just recently get a new microphone. Um,
Yeah, that's
because I was happy with the microphone I had, but I did put a microphone on my list for my birthday. Because it was like the other one works fine. So if I get a new microphone, that's great. But I didn't really need one. I'm kind of like that with all my stuff. Like if I don't really need to upgrade it, I don't see a point.
yeah. Yeah, so I'm looking to get a different microphone. This one's good. I've got a Blue Yeti. Which one was it? Eh.
So I've heard really good things about Blue Yeti.
I think it's the broadcaster, like the Blue Yeti broadcaster microphone, and
Yeah.
it's good, but it's a oh what's the it's a condenser mic, not a dynamic microphone. I think is what they're
Okay.
called, and I think it's dynamic.
Oh, helium. That's wonderful.
Yeah, dynamic. So dynamic microphones, they have a like they're better for like noise cancellation.
Yeah.
So I want to get one because where my computer sits, and sometimes it gets cold down here, so I want to run like a space heater, or when my AC kicks on in the summertime, or my furnace in the wintertime, you can hear them.
Yeah.
It picks them up. But you could pick up a
Well,
good dynamic broadcast microphone now for like $170.
um, but what about just applying some filters?
I could, but you might lose some of the audio quality. With the dynamic microphones, you don't lose the audio quality.
Well, I mean,
Because I've got
it
like
is.
noise gates and stuff on here now.
Okay, you do.
Yeah, but it's like the dynamic microphones are just better at filtering that extra sound out,
Oh,
and they don't pick up as much of the Puka, welcome in. It has been a while. They don't. Um, pick up as much of like the extra audio in your room.
Okay. Ooh, hold on. Blissful Badger, thank you for the raid. Raiding in with a party of 7. We appreciate that. Welcome on in. What were you working on?
Yeah, I am. Response to Kukura. I am working on my Golden Demon entry for March for Adepticon.
Hmm, let's see. Maybe the Raiders have got to catch up. Damn ice maker.
I had
Maybe
them
the other
looking
sponges.
pretty good, but when I was doing this,
There we go. Painting up my Cursed City models. It's about time with the announcement of the new Warhammer Quest box. I saw the new Warhammer Quest box. Some of those models are incredible. Um,
I
not gonna lie.
that was the first Warhammer that I played, and I've really wanted to get back into it,
Yeah.
but it's expensive.
Ah, all Warhammer's expensive now. It
Well,
is a
I know, but
luxury hobby.
I'm into like 40K and AOS. I don't have the capital for a third one.
Yeah. Well, that's very cool. Which Cursed City models were you working on? Welcome on in, Raiders. I am Dr. Froggenstein. These are my hands. These are the models I'm working on. Working on some Battletech or Mech Warrior for a commission for a friend. I am joined tonight by this Mechanic Games. Who's my friend
Hello.
and hell diving associate,
Yes, sir.
spreader of democracy.
And I is a mechanic. I does fix the things.
Have about half of the box left. Okay.
And I am working on a Golden Demon entry for Adepticon 2026.
Yeah. Get started early. Love Battletech minis. Yeah, I've thought about getting like just a box so I can play when he comes in town. So we could just set up some small games and play. Maybe I'll do that as payment for some of the models. Like just buy me a small box of
Oh, you can get like the Alpha Strike box for
yeah,
I think like $100. I think it's less than $100, but it comes with like rules for Alpha Strike and everything.
yeah. I don't need all that. He can teach me the rules. I can get the rules for free.
Yeah.
But I can't well, I could print the minis too. Thunderhead Studios designs mechs.
Oh yeah.
Is it Thunderhead or is it Dr. Rhino? One of them.
Thunderhead.
Okay,
I
it's
think
Thunderhead.
so. I think Thunderhead mostly now has gone to terrain.
Yes.
I know he was doing some mechs, but I think he's pretty much gone
To just
to
terrain.
just terrain now.
Yeah.
Because the last couple mechs he did, he got like what are they, cease and desist or whatever, where they were basically like take them down.
Ooh. They hit him with them copyright strikes.
Yeah, and his were like they were not just rip-offs, but you could tell what they were. So the only thing he does now is conversion stuff.
Yeah.
I, however, don't know if he's worked with any of the companies on their official miniatures.
You figured he would. I'd want to get some mechs and I'd want to do them I need all the ones that look like construction equipment because I'd want to do them up like the Constructicons from Transformers.
Yeah, you can pick
That's what
up.
I would want my BattleTech faction to look like.
So you can pick up like a lance, which is like four BattleTech minis for like $25. Just the
Oh yeah.
minis.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It's I need to message the guy that I'm painting them for since he knows them all. And I know I've got a couple of viewers who like Hamburg and Tremo who are real big into it.
Yep.
But it's
I
like give
was,
me a list of names of BattleTech mechs that look like construction equipment so that I can
oh,
get them individually and I can paint them up like the Constructicons.
I can't think off the top of my head. I'm not sure on that one.
Yeah. Probably the Urban would be one I would consider.
Yeah. Ooh. Mercenaries might have some.
Oh, I'm
No.
sure. All right.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of any, but I'm not sure off the top of my head.
Yeah, no worries. Like I said, the guy he's played Helldivers with us before. Yummy Elite Sauce.
Okay.
Um, he's the one I'm painting him for. Uh,
All
his
right.
family lives in town. He comes in town pretty regularly. Um,
Where did those
I'll
go?
ask him.
I had some on my desk, but I cannot find them now. I have too many miniatures on my desk. That's my problem. They're probably sitting right in front of my face, and I just don't see them.
Yeah,
I've got like half a Stormcast army sitting up here.
I've got like two containers off to the side that are just slap full of miniatures.
Yeah.
Because when I print, and it's like I'll print, like one or two miniatures that I want to work on, like a Necromunda miniature. And I'm like, well, I can't see a point in firing up the printer for like two models. So I'll print a whole bunch of stuff off and then just put them in the box over there.
Yep. Oh, there it is. They're there. These are the ones I've got. I don't remember which two they are, but
Hmm.
eventually I will get around to painting them.
Yeah.
They're primered and ready to go. I just have to get around to doing something with them. After the after I do this piece for Golden Demon, I'm probably gonna take a break from Stormcast for a little bit and paint something else.
Yeah.
Just what am I down
Yeah, I've
to?
been working on them for a while.
Like
There we go. All right, let me rinse these sponges off. There's all the reds done.
eight. I've done 8 non-metallic metal Stormcasts so far. This will be the ninth, and I have 8 more sitting where I can see them right now, and I've got a box off to the side that's just full of them. So I have a 2,000 point Stormcast army. It's the only game I've got like a full 2,000 points in. And eventually I'll get them painted so I can actually go play Age of Sigmar with them.
All right, there we go. I'm back. Ah, let all those sit for a while, so we'll work on this mech. Let's see, what color are we going to paint this mech armor? Let's see. USMC Panzer? Nah. German,
So are you going military
Italian
colors?
tank crew, Russian. I got a buddy of mine sent me like a box full of paints. And a bunch of them were like military colors.
Yep.
Um, it was like the Vallejo military
Yeah.
colors.
Yep.
Um, doesn't do me a whole lot of good as I don't generally paint military themed stuff.
Yep.
But I could see doing it for Trench Crusade. French tank crew. There we go. Is that 320? All right, so let's see. Right turquoise. No. Winter blotches. It could be so hard to find the other color. 323.
Oh, are you following like a guide that comes with them?
Well, a lot of the times these miniature paint companies, they have a tendency to put the colors like in sequence.
Yep.
Um, so like 320, 321, and 322 will be like a triad.
Yeah.
Um, but I don't necessarily have all those because I didn't collect these sets. So yeah, like I've got 330 and then the next closest color is 335. Oh well. Well, can always do variables by adding colors.
Yeah. I mean, and it doesn't have to be. I guess you can be a little off. The eye will probably never notice.
All right. Good night, Helium.
I have a good one, Helium.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah, but I can take something like the what's going on?
I was just saying, like a lot of my scale 75 stuff was sequential.
Yeah, I was just thinking like I've got this French tank crew, which is like a good military green. Um, it would work real well for this military type equipment. Um, and then by just adding like stuff, of course, like washes. Um, oh yeah, that is, or like doing an oil wash over the top.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Yeah, that's like the most military green I've ever seen. Good lord.
What mech is that?
This is the new Antioch heavy mechanized
Oh,
infantry from Bite the Bullet Miniatures.
yeah. I was thinking
Uh,
like mech because you were painting mech warrior stuff, but that's a Trench Crusade proxy.
yes, that's what I was saying. You must not have heard me when I was talking about it. Um, yeah, I'm kind of bouncing back and forth because I'm waiting on the paints to dry on the
Yeah.
BattleTech minis. Because I sponged them on, sponge paint. When you
Oh.
sponge on paints, they have a tendency to take a little bit longer to dry.
Yep.
Uh, so I figured I'd mess with something else and I'd try some colors out. And yeah, dude. Like I said, this is French tank crew green.
Is it a pretty heavy olive green or
Yeah,
more of a yellow green?
it's closer to yellow. I do have some like olive drab colors and stuff like that, but figured the area of New Antioch that I wanted to go with is closer to French or Dutch.
Yeah.
So I figured I'd use some roughly historically accurate colors. Um,
Yeah. Why not?
so yeah.
Starting to look like wings.
Oh yeah, those are coming along real nice, dude.
Gotta do a bunch of cleanup, but we're getting there. And I gotta add the like the I'm trying to think of what to call them because they're not hairs. The like the elements of the feathers.
Mm-hmm. What are those called?
I do not know.
Let's see. Hold on.
They're probably gonna have a really obscure scientific name.
Barbs. Okay.
Okay, so no, they don't.
So say again.
So, okay, so they don't have a really obscure scientific
Yeah.
name.
Nope. Now the central shaft to it
Yeah.
is called a rachis.
Yeah.
Um, the base is the quill. Um, you have the barbs, which are the parts, the feather that you think of.
Yep.
Um, and then the little tiny fuzzy like down type parts that are usually right down on the bottom is called an after feather.
Hmm.
And then the whole thing is considered a vane, Vane.
Yeah.
So there you go. I wish more people would do Trench Crusade content like podcasts and stuff like that.
Yeah. Of like gameplay or just
Just anything,
like lore.
honestly. Yeah. Um the creators were making a podcast, but I don't know if they didn't have the time because they were trying to get, continue with releasing all the Kickstarter stuff or what.
I'm guessing
Um,
it's that because they sold way more than they expected to.
oh yeah, oh yeah. Frog, we have northern lights outside and they're so cool. The pictures are amazing. That's wild. See if you can get some good pictures, MD. Post them in the Discord. Um, yeah, the creators of the game and the kind of it was three of them. They had a podcast called Over the Top. Um, but yeah, they were kind of working on it up until like they started doing all the big releases and stuff.
Yep.
They started shipping all the Kickstarter stuff, and then it was like, well, shit. They probably just do not have the time to spare.
I'm guessing because like yeah they sold way more than they expected to, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Good for
Oh
that.
yeah. Let me tell you, another podcast slash YouTube channel that I like. I don't want to say they took a cheap shot at them, um, but they were talking about Trench Crusade, and they did this kind of mocking the fan base of Trench Crusade because they were like, oh, it's the Warhammer killer, quote unquote, and they said it in this very condescending way. And I was like, nobody said that's what this was. Don't be a dickhead. Like,
Yeah.
I hate that like shitty defensiveness. GW doesn't need you to defend them, and they sure as fuck don't need me to defend them. Like, they're big boys now. They can defend themselves. If they were concerned about something like Trench Crusade, they would do something about it.
Yep. Well, and like
Not coming
realistically, a
from
company
that.
won't adjust anything unless they're affected in some way.
Yeah,
So
if there
this,
was some kind of a monetary like loss that they took because of Trench Crusade, they would do something.
yep,
They'd be like, "Oh shit, we need to put out a GW version of World War II stuff." Yeah, it was the same way when World of Warcraft was like the MMO, and every time a new MMO came out, somebody would be like, "Oh, this is the game that's going to take down World of Warcraft." And it's like, "No the fuck it's not." And we all know that it's not. This game that only, has 100,000 subscribers is not taking down a game that has 12 million subscribers. We all fucking know this. Calm down. This like fanatic fan base
yeah,
drives me nuts. Like French Crusade rules, it's an awesome niche for sure. A little too graphic for me. See, and that's what I like. I like that it's so graphic.
that
Like,
yeah. I'm not
oh,
really into the gore, but I'm gonna I'm going to paint some Trench Crusade because the lore is interesting.
oh yeah, oh yeah. That's if you're a horror fan, it is definitely for you. Like, it is upsetting.
Yeah, I'm kind of the
Um,
same way. They're tiny the gore, but yeah, like it's not really upsetting. It's just not like an aesthetic that I'm like into at all.
yeah. Well, no, I mean, like, do you know like how what are they called? They're specifically for the Heretic Legion. They're the musicians for the Heretic Legion. What are they? The cantors. You like dark stuff, more gothic. Um, the cantors for the Heretic Legion. They are the like musicians. Um, these are the guys that go to the inverted temples outside of the gates of hell and proceed to mutilate themselves to death in order to try and commit suicide in the most violent way possible in the hopes of being returned back to life by the satanic powers in order to, or the infernal powers, in order to come back and fight for the infernal faction. Um,
Yeah.
and those who aren't chosen by the infernal powers just remain in hell in the burning lake of fire for all eternity. But those who do enough damage to their bodies, including attempting to decapitate themselves before they die, will be brought back. And it's like I said, it's pretty freaking gruesome stuff, dude.
Oh yeah, yeah.
If I was into gore stuff, I would totally went with Kingdom Death. See, I don't consider Kingdom Death to be gory.
That depends. Some
Kingdom
of
Death,
it is.
yeah, it's. I mean, it's weird. Don't get me wrong. Thank you, MD.
All right. I'm in an ad break. I have to take a quick break
Bio.
and go up and check my laundry. I will be right back.
No worries. Yeah, you're good. Chug, chug, chug. All right, I'll drink. I'll drink my tea though. How about that? Seems like everything went gore and a ton of detail. It is indeed. Um, yeah, I don't know. I don't know enough about Kingdom Death to know like how gory or like how gruesome the lore is. Um, but like none of the models seemed like they were that graphic. It seemed more anime inspired to me than anything else. And I know that there are like gruesome animes out there, but it didn't seem like it. First mission, you cut the lion's nuts off. Fair enough. Spay and neuter your pets, you know. Yeah, kind of makes you think of like Guts. You by my side. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. That's like I said. I mean, my thing is that was the big appeal for me. I had heard people talk about it and was like, yeah, whatever. Um, and then started looking into it and was like, oh damn. But I also like the fact that they're like, you know, hey, you can play the legions of hell. It's like, oh shit, I did not know that. Because you have the heretic legion, but then you also have the actual the court of the seven-headed serpent, which are the seven deadly sins themed faction.
Alrighty, I am back.
Yeah. So there we go. There's the tank color mech, and then we'll go from there.
Yeah.
You know, do my family crest on here because they've got kind of like the Space Marines. They've got like the Space Marine Terminators, how they have that like area for a crest. I don't have too much longer now. About 15 minutes before I gotta go. Are you staying on for a bit after I finish?
Yeah. Probably about an hour or so, give or take.
Then I'll likely just raid into you, just
Yeah.
dump all my viewers on you.
Sounds good.
Why was the baby jalapeno shivering? I don't know. Tell us, MD, why was the baby jalapeno shivering?
Uh huh.
It was a little chilly. Oh, Lord.
To be fair, that was a good one.
Yeah, they always are. I'm not mad at it. All right, black, yellow, red, black, yellow, red, black, yellow, red.
Wanting
Okay.
to borrow mod powers. On which channel there, Tiny Big Wars?
Oh no, I think that was like muting somebody or banning somebody.
Oh, fair enough. I get it. I get it. See, I've
Yeah.
caught up.
All right, so we're gonna do. Try.
You don't like the dad jokes? Tiny Big Wars?
Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry. Black for bottom half. Black for the bottom half. Okay. So my family crest is that, and then from here, this half is black. Now, something I am curious about, and I think I may have said this on the last painting stream, but I'm curious about Entrench Crusade because of the fact that, like, heaven and hell are real, and then you've got stuff like the Iron Sultanate, who are uh, Middle Eastern religion. Um, but like, what about the non-Christian religions? Like, what about like Asian countries? What's going on in those places? Or are they just completely unaffected by it?
That
Like,
is
does the
a.
battle between
That's a really good lore question.
yeah, yeah, like because and in fact, I want to say the creator even said, like the guy who made all the lore, he even said like, so what's going on in North America? Because there is technically no America because the Crusades and the whole thing started before anybody discovered North America. was like, oh yeah, that's a whole new world of content you can add in. But the Asian countries are directly connected to Europe, so
Oh yeah, there was trade way before the Crusades.
yeah. It's like, what's going on over there? Are their gods real? Or is it just Christianity? Do you have to have the uh,
Talk about upending some entire cultures.
yeah, man. So there we go. So there's the beginning of my family crest. The half and half. There we go, yeah. Now there are a couple of content creators that are making stuff for it still. Tabletop Titans did an entire campaign just recently for it.
Is that like a lore kind of thing, or is it like an after action battle report kind of thing?
They did they did both a like lore based campaign, and then some like individual battle reports as well.
Okay.
Um, and one of the guys created his own. And a lot of the times, what they'll do, it's a slight side tangent, they will promote independent creators. Um, so like when they do their GW, when they do their 40K battle reports and stuff like that, they will actually like actively create or actively promote independent content creators. Um, so they're not 100% GW. Toe beans. Um, but yeah, they don't strictly just promote GW, and I appreciate that. But with Trench Crusade, they have some of the official models, but they've also got like one guy created his own archdemon for his faction, um, and yeah, they did a whole like story-driven campaign that went on for like about 5-6 weeks, I think.
Nice. And you said that's Tabletop Titans.
Tabletop Titans on YouTube.
I'll have to give them a check.
They
I'll have to give them a look.
Yeah, and they like they do a breakdown of like how rules work and all kinds of other stuff. It's a really good channel. Um, one person did have the complaint, and I see it of they're a little too enthusiastic. Um, like, but you also kind of have to be as a content creator,
Oh,
like when that's your primary job.
oh yeah.
Um, So like, when a dice roll is failed, it's like the entire room explodes with, "Oh my God," and blah blah blah. But once again, you have to be a little bit larger than life if you're doing it for content creation purposes.
Yep. That's what gets and keeps the views.
Yeah. You can't just roll a fistful of sixes and be like, "Well, those all succeeded," and then just keep on moving. So, I get it. But yeah, they do 40K, they do Trench Crusade. They've done. I think they've done some Age of Sigmar stuff. Yeah, it's definitely worth looking into.
Yeah, I'll definitely give him a look.
Let's go with a darker. Oh, Lord, I'm getting sleepy.
Oh, don't start
I
that.
know this mechanic. I'm fading. I'm fading fast.
That's pretty. It's just about time for you to be hopping off, isn't it? About 5 minutes or so, give or take.
Yeah. Ah.
I wondered what that was about. I turned to look, and there's the Muppet chainsaw running across my screen.
Yeah. A little beaker with a chainsaw for some reason. There we go. The Belgian flag on one side. Clean those lines up a little bit. Under Hive Hero. Ooh, that sounds like a Necromunda fan. Thank you for the follow. So one or two, maybe. Maybe. Maybe you're just a fan of underground wasp nests. There we go. That's what it is. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Not working on any, also digging this tune. Yeah, this was, well, welcome on in if you haven't been here before. I assume since it was your first time chatting. Yes, we have a Spotify playlist. You can redeem channel points to add songs to it. This was picked by Professor Grimm. I normally work on Necromunda stuff, but I'm kind of working on some Battletech minis for a commission, and also just fiddling around with a Trench Crusade miniature, a new Antioch print. I just wanted to test out and see how my filament printer did on printing the old mech, and it came out pretty good.
Yeah, it looks. I mean, I think I'm only in like 720 or 1080 here, but it looks pretty good.
Yeah, it's a lot smoother than I was expecting it would be.
Yeah,
But
you're on a.
I mean, I've printed some pretty good stuff on my filament printer.
Yeah, you're on a bamboo lab, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. on the
been.
mini or are you on like a P1 or X1?
I've got a P1S. I've got a P1S,
Yeah,
sir.
those are freaking awesome printers.
Yes, I spent. I
Yeah,
got a bunch of money for Christmas, and then spent the rest myself to buy myself a really nice printer.
yeah. If I ever get another filament printer, I'm looking
Yeah.
at something like a P1. That, or I'm gonna go with the Voron.
Okay, I've heard good things about Waron as well.
So the thing with Voron
I'll be
is
back for sure.
they're basically kits. It's open source, so you have to source all of your own parts.
Oh yeah, I've one of the guys from my favorite Necromunda podcast got one and was talking about it
Yep.
at length.
So there's sites out there you can go to that will basically source that, like, they put the kit together and you just order
Yeah.
everything as like a single purchase right from them.
Yes, Underhive, it was. Um, the Bamboo Lab printers are really
Yeah. How,
really good.
how long did that one take you to print?
Uh, 4 hours.
Yeah, it's not bad. Can't beat that. No. Like, for FDM, that's
Yeah.
freaking awesome. And it looks
Yeah.
good. Like, would resin have printed it in more detail? Probably.
Oh yeah, but overall, I mean, and especially once again, it's one of those things like this isn't a competition piece. Got his eye on one. He's got dogs and kids, etc. to factor in. The P1S is really good because it's self-contained, it's enclosed, so you don't have to worry about
Yep.
stuff like kids and dogs and all that kind of stuff.
Alien Angel, yeah, Ruby. Looking forward to the new season. I'm hoping they get it out here pretty soon.
I forgot they were doing a new season of that.
Yeah, they finally announced it. In like
Okay.
June. They've got basically they're just writing it at the moment. They
Okay.
haven't even started like
Yeah.
production or anything on it. Just the writing phase.
Okay. But yeah, see, there's a closer view of the mech.
Yeah, it
Um,
like I said, for resin or not for resin, for FDM, it looks really good.
yeah.
And the nice
Um,
thing is you could chuck that across the room and it won't explode.
yeah. Yeah, very true. He can be dropped and he'll be all right.
Yeah. So as soon as I get
Yes.
one bottle, so I know we kind of talked about that the other day. I buy all my resin in like 4 kilogram bottles, which is basically a 1 gallon
Yeah.
like coolant jug, like you see at like a parts house or whatever. That's coolant. My
Yeah.
resin comes in a big bottle like that. Same exact bottle. They're just black with a black cap, and they're protected from UV. Once I get one of those bottles down, I'm gonna order. I think we were talking about it. There's a new resin that companies come out with this specifically for tabletop,
Yes.
and it's supposed to be more drop resistant so that it doesn't shatter.
Yeah.
I'm gonna order a bottle of that and see how it is. And if it's good, I'll tell everybody about it and kind of like the
The
performance of it.
new. Yeah. Yeah. You were talking about it on your stream yesterday, I believe. Pretty
Maybe
sure it
I
was
don't know.
yesterday. Um, the new golden fella from the reveals looks so cool. Defo, very old. Sanguinary Guard, the Mummy, 300 vibes. Yeah. That's Aranthus. It's the most recent Necromunda campaign, the Aranthian Succession. What is it? Drontius Aranthus, I think is the something like that. Um, Yeah, he's got a real Xerxes from the 300 kind of feel to him, and he's supposed to. He's supposed to be this like really wealthy old. Yeah, took over from Helmar. Yeah, so it is Aranthus. Um, yeah, there's been some really good Mundo releases. They're also doing the plastic Underhive, the hanger-ons. There we go. Yeah, so your dome runners and your lookouts and your slopper and all that kind of stuff. They're coming out with a plastic kit for all those, which will be really cool because I want that fucking dome runner model. Um, I've got an idea for a dome runner themed gang. Um, but yeah, Underhive. I normally do paint Necromunda stuff. We have an ongoing campaign, me and my buddy. Um, but yeah, like I said, taking a little bit of a break, switching over to get some BattleTech stuff done over the next few weeks, next 2 weeks, get as much as I can done for when my buddy comes to pick all these up. But yeah, definitely come back. I've got to get out of here. I've got to be up at 5 o'clock in the morning. So I cannot stay any later. I am just going to raid on into this mechanic games and dump you guys off on him. You stick around with him. He'll take good care of you.
Yep, yep.
Um, so yeah, let me go ahead and set that up to raid. Doot. Where is? There we go. And looks like Hackathon is streaming. You'll probably raid into him when you get done.
Yeah, it probably either. Well, it's Tuesday night, so probably Hackathon.
Yeah. Um, but yes. Yeah, I'm keen to get back into Necromunda. I always keep up with the model releases, etc. But normally 40k. Yeah, I prefer Munda. I just like the smaller scale stuff. I like skirmish games better. It requires a lot less investment too, and I like the story mode aspect of it. But yeah, that's been my time. I'll be back on Thursday, 8:30 Eastern Standard Time, and we'll do it again. We'll get another stream going. We'll get some more painting done. So until next time.
All right, have a good one, Frog.
Yes, indeed. You too, sir.
Thank you for the raid. Hello, everybody. I I suppose I can disable that now. All right, I'm gonna pop out of Discord. Shut down my co-stream screen. Underhot Hero, thank you for the follow. MD, welcome in. So I am this mechanic games. I'm a mechanic. I game. I pay miniatures. I am currently working on some wings for my Golden Demon entry for Adepticon 2026, and this is for is it for Yndrasta? I think is how you pronounce that. From the Stormcast Eternals. I'm not copying like 100% the reference image on my screen, but I'm kind of doing an interpretation of those wings. And I think once I'm a little further along, they're gonna look a lot better. I still have a lot of cleanup to do around in here. These feathers here, the smaller scale looking feathers at the top. Yeah, is it pretty loud? Is that better there, MD? All right, yeah, it should be a lot better. my microphone's also not pointed the right way. That should be a lot better too. I should be a lot louder now. Um, my microphone wasn't pointed directly at me because I turned it the other day when I was playing Helldivers and I forgot to put it back. Still too much moisture in my brush. That's better. Yeah. Yep, I'm just glazing in some red now to add a little different tone to my wings other than the dark, super dark purple. Yeah, so they're based off of this like drawing of a set of wings here, and they will eventually attach to this miniature. So kind of think, yeah, so kind of think this is what they will look like. I still have a bunch of refinement to do. And then on the inside of the wing, I think what's gonna be like is as if the light is shining down. Some of them are gonna be like kind of see through. Yeah, that's my thoughts exactly. Yep. So that's kind of what I'm aiming for. And they look kind of flat if you just paint the like if you just paint lines in them for the barbs for the feathers. So I'm just glazing in some kind of like a pinkish red, purplish red kind of color. Give them a little depth. Get some on that feather. Didn't let that dry enough. I'll have to fix that later. I don't know if you can see the feathers being tinted or not. I don't know if the camera's picking that up or not. Yeah, probably. Never tried it. I would assume it would be a lot different than the like premixed stuff. Yeah, yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. It's probably delicious too. Once I got kind of some of that red on there, some of my really really bright gray, almost white. I need to thin this a little more. Yep, it's not flowing out of the brush; it's just sticking to it. That might not be. That might be too thin. Too thin now. Good brush. Those are too bright. Too bright. That's a lot better. Lots of really small lines. Don't do it. Don't do it. For a minute, I thought it was gonna kill my stream. All right. All right. I gotta call it a little early. I just remembered I have physical therapy tomorrow, so I gotta get up early in the morning because I also have to go to work. So I'm gonna be a little worn out. So I probably need to get a little extra sleep tonight. So I'm gonna rate us over to Hackathon. I appreciate everybody for coming in and hanging out. Everybody has a wonderful rest of their evening or night. I'm gonna go hang out with Hackathon. He's painting up, looks like some Space Marine ish type models. And I should be back Wednesday. No, today's Wednesday. No, today's Tuesday. This is why I need to get a little extra sleep. I will be back Wednesday at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Still painting some wings. I'm sure it's probably gonna take a couple days per wing at least. Take care, everybody.